Today, we are bringing you a special episode of Top Investment Store as we will be taking you inside Top Realty's exclusive listing, a rare prime corner office building right in the heart of Makati Central Business District. Now, join me as I show you why this property should be your next investment or the future headquarters of your growing business empire. This building is located along Makati Avenue, a major commercial thoroughfare and one of the three major avenues of Makati Central Business District, which includes Ayala Avenue and Senator Hill Puyat Avenue, or what we know as Buendia. At the south end of Makati is where we find some of the most popular shopping districts in the country, Greenbelt and Glorieta, as well as luxury hotels such as Fairmont, Raffles, and the Peninsula Manila. While the north end, where our property is located, has even more hotels and commercial establishments such as Century City and Rockwell. Since this is a commercial property, it is also along P. Burgos Street. Its very prime location makes it a very convenient 6-minute drive from Mandaluyong via the Makati-Mandaluyong Bridge and a 10-minute drive from Bonifacio Global City. This 10-story prime and corner building sits on a lot area of 264 square meters with a gross floor area of 2,156 square meters and a total of 2,094 square meters of fully fitted leasable space. Given the size of this building, it is ideal for growing businesses. It's not too big, but definitely not small. But if you need a bigger space for your business, then the building being constructed just right beside this is actually designed to be interconnected to this building. So you can easily more than double the space to a total of 4,900 square meters of gross floor area. Now let me take you around the building so you can appreciate it even more. Let's start with the ground floor. Starting off the tour here on the ground floor. So as mentioned, this is a corner building. So this is Makati Avenue and it's from this side where you will see the full glass facade of the property. And then on the other side is where you can see the building being constructed right beside it. So that building is a separate sale. You can buy these two together or only this building. It's entirely up to you according to your needs. Okay, so here on the ground floor we have a total of 12 parking slots. So you have a couple here and then the rest are on this side. You have the option to make it a 20 parking slot with 8 others being on the second building being constructed. All right, so this is the main entrance. So here on the ground floor, we see the reception area and an ample space for a lounge. This is also where we see the elevator access. This building has 2 passenger elevators, one starting from the second floor and one starting here at the ground floor. So before we head up, let me just show you what's in the basement level of this building, and we can access that through the main staircase. So this level can serve as the admin or storage area. So as you can see to my right, you have all these tall storage space. And then at the end of this hall, on this area is still about a 40 square meter of storage area or room for your files. You can keep them safe as you have here a heavy-duty sliding door to lock all the files in there, right? Then here you have more office space or desks, and this can be a cashier if you like. So it's set up like one right now. And then over on this side, you have a spacious 80 square meter training room. So here. So this is where you can conduct large meetings with your employees or really use it as a training room. And then right across it are two doors, one of which in the original plan was designed to be a clinic or a nursing area for mothers. And then this one right here is another enclosed office space. So it can also be considered as an executive room. Okay? And then right beside the elevator, you have your common toilet and bath and a pantry. So each floor in this building will have its own pantry and common bath and a fire exit as well. Right? So now I go show you next the executive level, which is on the second floor. And then after that, we will be showing you the typical floor plan of this building. And then we go from there. All right, so see you on the second floor. So here, just on the second floor is where you can see your executive levels. As you can see, you already have some partitions. And then on this area, right by the entrance is space for your executive assistants. And the other bigger areas can be for your COOs, CFO, and then ultimately, this enclosed office is reserved for the Chief Executive Officer of the company. It's in a nice corner part where you can see Makati Avenue and P. Burgos Street. If you just go straight in just about 20 to 30 meters, you already get to the Makati-Mandaluyong Bridge. And then also, before I forget, this is also just right across the future access to the future subway station. So this is going to be very convenient for your commuting employees, or even if you want to take the subway going to BGC or other parts of the metro, this is going to be very, very convenient for all of you, okay? So from the outside and from the inside of the CEO's office is an access to a spacious conference area. So this is where you can hold your everyday meetings with your employees and your partners. But if you need a bigger space, there is a huge one, an entire floor dedicated for bigger meetings, all right? Okay, so that's it for this floor. Since it is the executive floor, it has a nicer toilet and a little bigger pantry space, which are both in this area, all right? So from here, on the second floor, you have the option to use two lifts. Either this one, which we've already taken earlier, or this other elevator, which is a scenic one, which is overlooking the Makati Avenue. And by the way, if you are a commercial property owner, or if you have a commercial building or property that you want to dispose, just contact Top Realty and we will be very happy to assist you and deliver results. Right, now we're here on the 5th floor to show you what a typical floor plan looks like. So each floor has its own spacious receiving area. And then once you enter, you can already see the whole of the floor. This is a typical floor plan. There are about 6 levels that have the same layout. So you have here your workstations, and then on the far end or the corners of the room are your manager's areas. And then this one, right by the entrance, is a meeting room or a small conference area. So this can be an interview room as well, or yeah, small meeting area. And then right across it is a common toilet and bath. Very modern. And then here is where you can see the pantry and access to your fire exit. So, like I mentioned, each floor has its own pantry and common toilet and bath. All right? So now we go to the 6th floor, which can also be considered as the IT department or IT floor, as it is where your main server is located. All right? So on this floor, we have your server room. So it's just fitting that this be considered as your IT department's level or office. So if you can see, it has a lock, and what's nice is that the server room has its own separate backup generator, so you can be assured that all the data and all the information is well secure, having its own generator. Okay, right. So I'm not sure if I already mentioned it, but this property comes fully fitted. So all the workstations and even the chairs, they're all included, and they are all very well maintained. So it is going to be very easy for you and your business to transition into this new home. All right. Okay, so we have several more floors, although they are just the typical floor. So what I will do is I will be taking you to the 10th floor, okay, where we have the boardroom. So this is the 10th floor, and this is where the boardroom is. And of course, since this is where you expect to host your VIP guests, clients, and partners, naturally, this space was designed for that in mind. So that is why you have here a separate toilet for the male and female. And then you still have the typical conference room on the side. And then once you enter, you are greeted by this spacious boardroom with this huge executive table where you will be having your most important meetings and decision makings. And then right across it is where you can put a huge TV where you can project everything that you need to present to your business partners. All right, so from here you can see floor to ceiling glass windows overlooking the Makati skyline. So you can see there a venue and then all the other tall skyscrapers of Makati City. So if you are interested in this as an investment, this property has a potential income of 2 million per month if you do decide to rent it out, or this can also serve as the next headquarters for your growing business. Like I mentioned, this is a 10-story building with over 2,000 square meters of gross floor area. But if you need a bigger one, there is another building right beside it that you can buy as well. So if you are interested to know more about this, you can contact us on our numbers below. All right. Thank you guys for watching today's tour, and I hope to see you guys again on our next tours.